Welcome to the Japanese lesson for beginners. We shall continue to learn more vocabulary and sentence construction before moving on to building conversations.
ね、
Is used at the end of the question by the speaker in a way of confirming with the listener or acknowledge the speaker's statement,
高いですね。
which means it is very expensive.
高いですね。高いですね。この料理は肉じゃないですね。
Which means this dish is not meat, is it?
この料理は肉じゃないですね。この料理は肉じゃないですね。この
Is a demonstrative adjective followed by a noun to indicate an object which is close to the speaker.
その
Is a demonstrative adjective followed by a noun to indicate an object that is close to the listener or something that both the speaker and listener are aware of.
そのカレーは野菜です。
Which means that curry is vegetarian.
そのカレーは野菜です。そのカレーは野菜です。このカレーをお願いします。
Which means, I'll have this curry, please.
このカレーをお願いします。このカレーをお願いします。
Is a demonstrative adjective followed by a noun to indicate an object that is far from both the speaker and the listener.
どの
Is an interrogative adjective followed by a noun to ask about a specific object among a group of objects. We shall have a look at the conversation between you and your Japanese friend. Your friend wanted to purchase pens for both, to be blessed before,
弁財天
who is revered as the goddess of knowledge, wisdom, and eloquence in Japanese culture. You asked your friend,
どのペンを使いますか
which pen will you use? Your friend pointed to the far right corner of the stationery shop and responded,
あの青いペンを使います。
I will use that blue pen, over there. We shall have a look at the conversation one more time.
どのペンを使いますかあの青いペンを使います。じゃない。
Is a negative form, used to indicate something is not true, commonly used to negate nouns or adjectives. For example,
肉じゃないです。
which means it is not meat,
よ、
is used at the end of the sentence, where a speaker wants to assure the listener of the validity of the statement.
2500円ですよ。
Which means it is 2,500 yen.
2500円ですよ。2500円ですよ。とんかつは肉ですよ。
Which means tonkatsu is non-vegetarian.
とんかつは肉ですよ。とんかつは肉ですよ。
This is a conversation at a souvenir shop in Japan, between you and the shopkeeper. You were searching for something memorable to purchase, and came across a Daoma doll. Intrigued by the design and cultural symbolism, you inquired the shopkeeper,
すみません。これはいくらですか
Excuse me, how much is this? The shopkeeper responded,
それは5000円です。
That costs 5,000 yen. You realized it was beyond your budget, and quickly shifted your attention towards a watch that was shaped like a Daoma doll, and curiously asked,
高いですね。じゃあ、あの時計はいくらですか
It is expensive. Well then, how much is that watch? The shopkeeper replied,
あれは2500円です。
That costs 2,500 yen. You were satisfied with the cost and responded to the shopkeeper.
じゃあ、その時計をください。
Then, please give me this watch. We shall have a look at the conversation one more time.
すみません。これはいくらですか？それは5000円です。高いですね。じゃあ、あの時計はいくらですか？あれは2500円です。じゃあ、その時計をください。
This is a conversation at a restaurant between you and the waitress. She greets you warmly as she hands over the menu card.
いらっしゃいませ。メニューをどうぞ。
Welcome. Here's the menu. You were looking for a particular side dish to pair with rice and pointed to a specific name on the card and asked the waitress.
この料理は肉じゃないですね。
This dish is not meat, is it? The waitress clarified.
とんかつは肉ですよ。野菜カレーはどうですか？
Tonkatsu is non-vegetarian. How about vegetable curry? You were pleased with the suggestion of the waitress and responded.
じゃあ、このカレーをお願いします。
Then, I'll have this curry please. We shall have a look at the conversation one more time.
いらっしゃいませ。メニューをどうぞ。この料理は肉じゃないですね。とんかつは肉ですよ。野菜カレーはどうですか？じゃあ、このカレーをお願いします。トイレ、
Which means toilet.
トイレ、トイレ。妻、
Which means wife.
妻、妻。財布、
Which means wallet.
財布、財布。コーヒー、
Which means coffee.
コーヒー、コーヒー。行きます、
Which means to go.
行きます、行きます。スナック、
Which means snacks.
スナック、スナック。紅茶、
Which means black tea.
紅茶、紅茶。
Thank you for the patient learning. Stay tuned for more updates. If there are any doubts regarding the Japanese lesson, please feel free to ask questions in the comment section.